Hi again. I'm Peter Bodo here with Nick Bollettieri at the U.S. Open. Nick, big win today for Serena Williams. She had a little tougher time than before, 6-3, 6-4 over Ana Ivanovic. The big surprise seemed to be the quality of Ivanovic's play.
You know, I wanted Serena to win, but I'm happy for Ana because she played well, especially in the second set. She was confident, she was hitting the ball, and actually hitting the ball with the tempo that Serena was giving her. I think that's good for her because tennis needs her. And they need Caroline Wozniacki. They need those people in the game. But in the end, it's just that sheer power, the difference of a few of the big shots and the big serve. When you have 3 points, Peter, against a player, it makes a big difference. And when Serena can count on a big point, a serve, or a big gimme, that's tough to beat.
On the other hand, Ivanovic gets 20 winners to 16 for Serena. Now, the wind was a factor today. It really hampered Ivanovic's serve. But, you know, you got to be thinking now, if that wind wasn't the factor, that Ivanovic flattened out forehand did some damage. Does that mean Serena's going to have to watch it in the future as she goes through this tournament?
I don't think so. I think those things happen because what counts is what the score was at the end. But the wind would bother Serena more than it would Ana because Serena loves to hit in the middle of that racket, hit the ball up on the rise, and when the wind swirls as it does in that court, it's a little different. So the wind today does not help Serena.
It hurts Serena, right?
It hurts Serena. And that's probably why that match was as close. But happy for Ana that she did well.
Now, we also saw today two of the outstanding entertainers in men's tennis. Yeah. And I know, tennis is about athletics. It's about the W's and the L's and the forehands and the backhands. But when you got a Janko Tipsarevic who beat Juan Carlos Ferrero today, and you've got a Alexander Dolgopolov who's giving Novak Djokovic all he can handle on a grandstand, that's got to be fun for the fans.
Okay, I can't pronounce his name, but I can say the dog.
The dog.
It was the dog and the trainer because they're both characters.
Yeah,
and
right.
I believe that is just wonderful tennis. Peter, we all know that we have tennis players, but you need some entertainment. And today you had 3 guys. You had Mr. T, Tipsarevic, however you pronounce it. You had the dog, you had the trainer. People love that, baby. They just love that. But they didn't reach 17-15. That was in the tiebreaker yesterday. Today's tiebreaker, I believe, was 16-14, right?
That's right.
So the girls still come out ahead in the longest tiebreaker.
So it sounds like you've been very entertained so far at this Open. What do you see as the big issues going forward now that we're into the second week? Things are going to calm down a little bit. Everybody's going back to work after Labor Day. School is starting again. The big boys are coming out to play. What do you see in the future?
The weather, Peter. The weather. Mother Nature can have an impact because I believe it's supposed to be really 90% chance of rain tomorrow.
They'll just close the roof though, right?
Well, that roof is beautiful, though. There's no question about it. New York outdid itself about,
right.
about $400 million. I think somebody donated the money. However, when you go into the second week, everything changes, Peter, because you can't get away with the things that perhaps were lucky breaks the first week. Second week, it's all business. And if you let down a split second, the other guy or the other girl can beat you. Kind of interesting because it is going to be interesting for me to see if Caroline can get to the finals and if Serena can get to the finals. If that happens, I think the whole world will be watching as they watch Ana Ivanovic today. And that would be wonderful if Caroline could get to the finals against Serena for us to see what might happen there. In the men's, Peter, there are 3 or 4 guys can win this tournament. I don't think we can say it's Djokovic, it's Federer, it's Nadal, Murray coming in, then you got a couple of guys coming in the back door. Isner. I don't think we can say that. So that's what makes, I think, the second week that you don't have a clear-cut winner.
Well, that's a skinny from here at the U.S. Open. I'm Peter Bodo with Nick Bollettieri. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.